Well, hello. Before I start, I'd like to send out my thanks to Mr. Sullivan for being here. As a youth in Newfoundland and Labrador, I certainly feel that we're being listened to. We have a great youth retention and attraction strategy, and consultations were held all throughout the province. So instead of us being told as youth what needs to be changed, they asked us, and I think that's the first step. So the first action item that we decided upon was that a system of tax incentives for young entrepreneurs, kind of to reduce what you would perceive as the burden to starting a new business, to reduce the risk, so to say. Do you want to say anything on that one, or? Okay, just read them all out first.
You go.
Yeah. Newfoundland's like this. We're very small town friendly. She grew up maybe an hour away from where I grew up, so.
I'm not grown up yet.
Now, if I said you grew up, X number of years ago, we wouldn't get anything we're asking for here.
No, I think you better move on.
Yeah. So the second one was that we have a lot of programs right now that are designed for entrepreneurs. But sometimes they do need a little tweaking to focus their efforts more so on youth. But we don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel and create all new programs designed at youth. We can just modify what we already have. And the other thing is that one strategy doesn't necessarily fit all. We have very diverse regions in our province. What necessarily works in St. John's will not work in Labrador. And coming from a town of 300, we're not going to attract, a huge factory, but we need, small on-the-ground, small home businesses, so to say. And one of the cool things is if you live in northern Canada, even in Labrador, you get some kind of a grant, an isolation pay. I don't know how it works, but you do get some incentives, and we're thinking maybe that might work in rural Newfoundland. It would entice people to live there. Sometimes, your expenses may be a little higher from traveling, more so than in the city, per se. And at Memorial University, we have this cool thing called the Launchpad. It's a space where businesses can, take advantage of a computer, an office, a telephone, whatever you need, resources. And we're thinking maybe we could extend that throughout the province, use some of the existing government space that we already had. There's an office sitting empty with a phone, with a computer. Let's put a young person in there and maybe they can start a business and use that space to what it should be.